In the late 1990s and early 2000s, mainstream radio was dominated by a surge of hyper-polished, highly produced pop music. Amidst that wave emerged a group that stood out not just for their look or marketing, but for the sheer catchiness of their songs. Their tracks were everywhere, playing in clubs, on TV, in commercials, in movie soundtracks. One chorus could stay in your head for days. Yet just as quickly as they arrived, they disappeared from the spotlight. The group was A*Teens. Originally formed in Sweden in 1998 under the name ABBA*Teens, the group consisted of 4 members: Marie Serneholt, Amit Paul, Sarah Lumholt, and Donnie Lennevold. They began as a tribute act covering ABBA songs with a youthful, modern twist. Their debut album, The ABBA Generation, became a massive hit, selling millions of copies worldwide. Songs like Mamma Mia, Dancing Queen, and Take a Chance on Me were reinvented with a sleek, turn-of-the-century pop sound. While some critics were skeptical of their origins, audiences didn't care. The formula worked. Their songs became international earworms. Eventually, the group rebranded from a tribute act into a full-fledged pop band, dropping the ABBA reference and releasing original songs. Their second album, Teen Spirit, delivered tracks like Upside Down and Halfway Around the World, both of which climbed charts in Europe, Latin America, and parts of Asia. The melodies were sharp, the production was clean, and the hooks were impossible to ignore. For a few years, A*Teens were among the most recognizable pop acts on the planet. They toured extensively, including opening for major global artists like Britney Spears. Their visibility was high, their albums were selling, and they were considered a reliable source of chart-friendly material. But beneath the surface, signs of instability were forming. The intense pressure to maintain a certain image, the fatigue from constant touring, and the growing desire of each member to pursue independent interests slowly began to erode the group's cohesion. By 2004, just 6 years after they had formed, A*Teens disbanded quietly. There was no high-profile breakup, no controversy. They simply stopped. Their final project was a greatest hits album, Greatest Hits, and a short farewell tour that confirmed what fans had suspected. The run was over. The members each pursued individual paths. Some continued in music, others moved into private life or different industries altogether. None of them maintained the same level of fame. The legacy of the group, however, is frozen in time. Their songs remain some of the most infectiously catchy pop tracks of the early 2000s. They are played at nostalgic parties, featured on throwback playlists, and remembered by a generation that grew up with their CD covers in hand. Despite a brief window in pop history, A*Teens left behind a catalog of tracks that prove the power of melody, rhythm, and youth-driven pop production. The story of A*Teens is not unique in the music industry. Many groups experience rapid success, followed by a fast exit. But what makes their case notable is how cleanly they vanished. There was no scandal, no public drama, just music, success, and then silence. A perfectly polished pop act that burned brightly and faded without chaos. They had the catchiest songs of their time, and then they were gone.